The room was dark, except from the flickering candlelight. He gripped the wooden pistol tightly, his hands trembling. In the mortar, his son's tiny body lay, unaware of the horror about to unfold. His heart pounded against his chest like a war drum. Do it now, before it's too late. The chief priest's voice rang in his head. Tears streamed down his face, but he raised the pistol anyway. A part of him begged to stop, but the fear of losing everything was louder. He brought it down. The sound of the impact echoed through the walls, and then the scream. A piercing, haunting cry that will never leave his ears. It started with goats and chickens. That was the deal at first. Sacrifice animals, make money, live the life he had always dreamed of. Back then, he was just another struggling man trying to escape the chains of poverty. The chief priest had promised wealth beyond imagination. Feed the gods, he had said, and they will reward you. The first time, it had been easy. The goats had bleated, the knife had fallen, and the blood had spilled. Money came in shortly after. His shops multiplied. His accounts grew fat. Then came the next request. Bring a girl, the chief priest had ordered. His stomach twisted, but his mind reasoned with him. It wasn't just him anymore. His wife loved luxury. She loved the trips, the designer clothes, the praise of people. Poverty would take all that away. He convinced himself that it was just one girl, just one. One girl became two, two became five. With every sacrifice, his wealth grew. The chief priest assured him that the gods were pleased. The guilt was there at first, but it faded as the money flowed. He had seen poverty before, and he never wanted to go back. His wife knew nothing. To her, he was just a hard-working businessman who got lucky. She never questioned the sudden wealth, the endless gifts, the overflowing bank accounts. As long as they could buy the best wigs, the latest fabrics, and travel to exotic places, she was satisfied. But then she got pregnant. It was a boy, a beautiful boy. When he held him for the first time, something inside him softened. He had never felt such happiness before. He looked at his wife. Her body still curved like the number 8, even after childbirth. Her eyes shining with love and pride. For 3 years, he lived in bliss. Money was everywhere, and his family was complete. He thought, maybe, just maybe, he was free from the sacrifices. Then came the call. The chief priest summoned him. He had been expecting it, but he prayed it wouldn't happen. The gods needs another sacrifice. This time, it must be your son. His heart stopped. His hands went cold. No, he whispered, not my son. Anything but my son. But the chief priest only smiled. Wealth must be renewed, or it will vanish. Look around you. Things are already falling apart. And he was right. One of his shops had burned down mysteriously. The others were facing theft, losses, and strange complaints. His wife's business was struggling. Customers weren't coming in like before, and the nagging had started. His mind battled itself. Wasn't it better to sacrifice one child than lose everything? Another child could come. His wife was still young. But if they lost everything, she might leave. The world would mock him. He would be nothing again. He made his decision. That night, he spiked his wife's drink. She fell asleep almost instantly. He picked up his son, who giggled, unaware. The room he had always called his study was already prepared. The chief priest had given instructions. The mortar was in the center, the pistol beside it. Candles flickered around the room. The air was heavy with the scent of blood from past sacrifices. He placed his son inside. His hands trembled, tears fell. The boy smiled up at him, innocent. Then he raised the pistol. The next morning, chaos erupted. His wife woke up screaming. Their son was gone. He played his role well. He cried, he searched, he called the police. Soldiers and officers stormed the house, combing every corner. Days turned to weeks. Nothing. His wife's sorrow turned into hatred. She stopped talking to him. The house was cold, but at least money was back. At first, everything seemed normal. His shop stabilized, his wife's business picked up, but then the nightmares began. Every night, he saw his son, blooded, screaming, reaching for him. He couldn't sleep, he couldn't eat. The whispers followed him, the laughter, the cries. He went back to the chief priest. "Help me," he begged. But the priest only smiled. Some debts can't be erased. 1 month later, he broke. In the middle of the market, he fell to his knees and screamed, "I killed my son! I killed him! The gods lied to me." People gathered. His wife was among them, her face twisted in horror. Then came the laughter, his own laughter, loud, wild, uncontrollable. They said he was mad. His wife packed her things and left. His house became empty. They say he still wanders. Some say he talks to himself, muttering about his son. Others say the house is cursed. No one dares go near. But on some nights, if you listen closely, you can hear the cries of a child and the sound of a pistol pounding. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video. Bye.